Our last video was on probability, and probability involves counting the number of ways that things can happen. The probability of a given event is found by finding the number of ways that something can happen divided by the ways that anything can happen. The point is you have to do a lot of counting. And the counting can get rather complicated, especially as things get really large. So you have to have what I call advanced counting or fancy counting, ways to count things as they get large or complicated. The basic counting principle states that if there are m ways to do one thing and n ways to do another, there are a total of m times n ways to do both things. You multiply the two things together. So for example, if you have 3 pairs of pants, 4 shirts, and 5 different pairs of shoes, all these are different things, how many different outfits can you make? Well, you have 3 pants, 4 shirts, and 5 shoes. There's 60 different possible outfits. And if you think about like each possible outfit, say you've got 3 pairs of pants, you've got jeans, khakis, and overalls to make them different. And for each pair of pants, you can wear a red shirt, a green shirt, a white shirt, or a blue shirt. And then for each of those, so suppose you picked the jeans and the green shirt. Well, then there's 5 different shoes you could wear. Or maybe you picked the khakis and the white shirt. Then there's 5 different shoes you could wear. And it turns out there's going to be 60 total different combinations with just 3, 4, and 5. They can grow really fast. So the Oregon Ducks are known for having lots of jerseys in their football team. If there's 7 helmets, 18 jerseys, 15 pants, 20 socks, and 5 different pairs of cleats, you would multiply all of those to see how many different jersey combinations they have. And these are numbers that I made up. I don't know if that's actually accurate or not, but it's probably in the right ballpark. Seven times 18 times 15 times 20 times 5 is 189,000 different combinations. That's a lot. But this property of this basic counting principle extends to more things. If you're going to roll 5 dice, well, each dice has 6 sides on it. So for the first dice, there's 6 options. So for 2 dice, there'd be 36. And 3, 4, and 5, it's 6 to the 5th, which is 7,776. There's a lot of ways you can roll 5 dice. And how many different ways can you flip 8 coins? Well, there's 2 ways to flip 1 coin. We're going to do it 8 times. So it's 2 to the 8th. Which is 256 ways. Lots of ways you can flip those coins over. How many different phone numbers are possible? This is a kind of fun question, you know. So we have 3 numbers for an area code, 3 numbers, and then 4 numbers. That's how we, split up our phone numbers. And for each of these digits, there's 10 possibilities. That's actually 10 to the 10th. And that's not counting extensions, that's not counting dialing overseas, that's really just in the US. Now it's a little bit silly because, you wouldn't have the phone number 0000000, so there's probably not exactly that many. There's some numbers that aren't allowed. Like I don't think that 911 is a string you can have in phones too often because you might accidentally dial 911. I'm not sure about that actually. But theoretically, there's 100,000 million, 10 billion different phone numbers. And if you want to make a 6-character passcode, like for your email or your computer or something, where lowercase and uppercase letters are considered different, and you can use numbers, so I should have had that also. Well, there's 6 different things you could do. And each of them has 62 options. Because there's 26 uppercase letters, 26 lowercase letters, and 10 digits, 0 through 9. So it's 62 to the 6th, a pretty big number. 5.6 times 10 to the 10th. This is just the first level of fancy counting. Basically, how many different spots do you have, and how many different things could fill those slots? And then you multiply those. The next thing we'll do is talk about what happens when you start pulling things out. And that's going to be our next video, so we'll move there next. Thank you.